Stoicism is trending. Marcus Aurelius is quoted more today than he was as Emperor of Rome. Quotes flood your feed. Memento mori, amor fati. You have power over your mind, not outside events. You double tap, you highlight, you even buy meditations. But then, you go back to complaining about your boss, about your partner, about your life. Here's the hard truth. Stoicism won't fix anything unless you do this one thing. It's not a trend, not a social media aesthetic, not a shortcut. It's a discipline, a daily discipline. And that means you don't just read it, you live it. Epictetus wasn't a philosopher because he had time to reflect. He was a slave who found freedom by mastering his own mind. Seneca didn't talk about navigating stress from a cozy beach. He wrote letters on virtue while walking a political tightrope under Nero. Marcus Aurelius ruled a crumbling empire during plagues and invasions, and still journaled his thoughts, for himself, not for likes. Today, we wear the merch, skip the work. We want wisdom without effort. We quote amor fati until fate punches us in the gut. Then suddenly, it's not philosophy, it's panic. The power of Stoicism isn't in the quotes, it's in the moments in between them. When you get cut off in traffic, when you're publicly criticized, when life doesn't go your way, you ask, what would Seneca do? Not, what would Seneca post? When you're wrong, admit it. When you suffer, learn. When you're triggered, pause. Philosophy is for action, not decoration. Stoicism demands something radical: courage over comfort, discipline over desire, responsibility over reaction. It's not sexy, it's not always rewarding, but it's real. That's the gap, the one that changes your life. Not the gap between Seneca and now, the gap between knowing and doing. Read the books, then close them. Because your story is the real text, and every day is a blank page. Stoicism won't fix your life unless you do, unless you act, unless you become the Stoic you quote. Not tomorrow, not when it's convenient, but now. So the only question that matters is, will I act like the Stoic I claim to admire today?